бабка заебала всю дорогу, нахуй, меня кусала, блядь.
Ори громче об этом. На весь YouTube.
Всего лишь бабка бесит.
Я аж музыку забыла отключить. Бесишь меня.
Ah, Ryder. Sorry for the mess.
Who's your friend?
An exalted cat. I called Jarl to show him. Ah, there he is. Jarl, look at this. There's nothing Angara inside.
The physical can be deceiving.
I've run hundreds of tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain. The exalted are Ket.
There must be a way to fix them.
We need to be prepared that there might not be.
Jarl, remember what we talked about?
That we should examine the problem objectively? Excuse me.
Не
Grief is
заслужил.
never easy. But Jarl needs to accept that
Нет,
exaltation is
конечно, ты бы не
permanent.
смог посмотреть его так.
Hope is good, but false hope is unhealthy.
I appreciate your support. Jarl is part of this crew. His welfare is my responsibility.
I know this job was a surprise, but you've really stepped up. And look, you got your cat sample.
Their bodies are unlike anything I've seen. Centuries of gene stealing, crafted evolution.
Надо меня
It's
блокировать,
horrible,
не
of
надо меня
course,
блокировать.
but also fascinating.
Glad you're settling in.
Sink or
У
swim,
нас тут
right?
важные вопросы про кетов. Что ты лезешь
I
со
should
своей
probably clean this
мамашей?
up before it starts to smell.
Большой-большой секрет. Так. Жак.
To say about that facility on Vault.
Hey, there you are.
It looks wise. And those are tool-using paws.
Well, it
Are you
ain't chatting
sure
about nothing
it's
coming
not
up.
more intelligent than us?
Pathfinder, hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
А чё вторая записал?
Потому что там злое слово. YouTube такой, мы против расизма. Также YouTube.
This whole time. Fuck.
Wonder how Jarl's taking it.
Not well.
Господи, заколебали эти строители.
Серьезно, это там вот такой лифт?
Would you mind taking a slight detour and dropping me back in the Milky Way?
What's the problem?
Little something I just heard about called exaltation.
У нее видок такой, как будто она это, ну, типа, всю ночь задротила, блин.
Guess you should have read the fine print on the initiative brochure.
Or read it at all. I gotta start eating more protein and getting a full night's sleep. It'll take everything we got to get through this mess.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
You have AVP outstanding.
Обоссанная арчага. Я когда в арчаге переключал на наушники, Мне приходилось игру перезапускать. А ПДО все норм.
Потому что Арчага.
Just because. Fine. Lexi, Phoebe wants to look at Jaal's scans.
А вот смотри, кстати, видела, да? Вот это вот, видела?
Useless.
Почему здесь твои тапочки уличные?
Они не уличные, они домашние.
I thought I hated the Ket before. Then we learned about exaltation. I can't even begin to imagine how Jaal feels about this.
I was curious about you and Sid, being on your own from such a young age.
Yeah, I really wouldn't recommend it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Back on Palaven, I suppose. She was an awful person. All she cared about was climbing the ranks. She and my dad fought all the time. I think at the end they hated each other. When things were really tough, I thought about going back. But she wouldn't have accepted us. Whatever my dad did destroyed any chance of that.
Where was home? Palaven?
No, we'd already left Palaven by then. Whatever our dad was involved in meant we weren't welcome there. I hadn't even gone to boot camp yet. Sid was barely a year old. We eventually settled in a mining colony in the Minos wasteland. 2 years later, our dad was gone.
How did he keep you and your sister afloat?
I was barely more than a kid myself, so lots of unskilled work. Construction jobs. No one else would do the dangerous stuff, so I would. Being up high, crawling under things. I could shoot a gun, so eventually I moved into smuggling. Even more dangerous, but lucrative. We were never rich, but we got to comfortable.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
После вот таких разговоров я действительно задумываюсь над тем, что тот видос про то, что Сарен отец Ветры, это вот, это вот, ну не знаю.
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure.
So what's your take? Is this Meridian what we think it is?
Everything we've seen, each remnant system we've uncovered, is connected to everything else. The bots, the monoliths, the vaults. It stands to reason that activating Meridian will connect the entire network and rekindle terraforming across the cluster.
So you think we're doing the right thing?
Well, yeah.
Thanks.
You know it.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
Yeah, but at a price.
You mean the Rokar? Don't take it personally. They hate all aliens.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He
Oh,
spent a
нормально.
year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
I can't imagine what he must have gone through.
He has scars that would give you an idea. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
More of a reason to set things straight before they get out of hand.
I don't think Aksul will listen to you. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. Her name is Tholdir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Ройкар то, Ройкар сё.
At least we managed to save the Moshai.
I only wish we could have saved more.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny, a few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Every good space station needs a big lake, maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in anyone's lifetime.
If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy.
Thank you, Lexi. Is there something wrong? Did you hurt yourself? Oh, it's nothing. I'm just getting over some inflammation of the soft tissues of the mouth. It was dramatic, but ultimately non-threatening. What? Have you ever heard of the lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition. You licked a rock, didn't you? I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she? She specialized in biotics research. Got her start in medicine. I read all about her research, and your father's. AI and implants. They achieved so much in so little time. Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me, and then lived out their lives while I slept. If I were them, I'd be proud too. You came here for the sake of science. That takes courage. Some crazy, but mostly courage. I'm sure they knew that. Thank you, Ryder. I needed that. Anytime. I'm picking up something.
System, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Yeah.
Consent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm. Back where we really started. What's new on our first home?
The Kett still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
They never learn. What else?
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing. And remnants remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible EOS is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
I've located a suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Path point is set.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything, thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Let's not drive people too hard. Rough enough getting this far.
Nothing you see here came from cracking a whip. Everyone is just ready. They'd break themselves for just a little more progress. My job is about sustaining. Long haul. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Falks Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Looking back isn't a good use of time. We have to keep building.
Keep is generous. We have to start. Real building, not just survival. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real. While you're back, talk to my major domo. There's more going on.
Алло. Ты чё, мать? Смотри. Во что-то здесь упирается. Подводный? Ладно, подпесочный в этом случае.
Ryder. Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Hanley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
What kind of research are you working on?
Ramirez asked me to help out with vaccines, so I'm growing bacteria. The glamorous life of a scientist.
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
Considering it's world-altering technology we've never encountered before, I hope not. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for Remnant tech support. I'll take it.
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
И чё, у нее висит квест, и она его не хочет давать?
There. Did you feel that tremor? We've been tracking major seismic activity lately. But I don't know what's causing it. Something strange is going on out there.
An earthquake something? Or volcano something?
I'm guessing a remnant something? That might help us. Eos has massive underground rivers we can't tap, but altering those tremors just right might crack the ground for irrigation. Our seismic survey hammers would be perfect. All I need is someone to place them. Please?
What's a seismic survey hammer?
Fox built them. They punch like a dozen Krogan and cause vibrational changes underground. The hammers give good geophysics data, but honestly, they're just fun.
You got it. Just tell me where to go.
I've marked out the areas where the tremors seem centered. Trigger the hammers there. Just be careful. The tremors are getting worse. Anything else before you go?
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Господи, Драк, зачем ты хрюкаешь? Шлем первопроходец. Хрена себе. Что за ценник?
Много?
Ну, учитывая, что у меня вот столько. Блин, я не забрала ударные отряды, Япона, мать. Ладно, сейчас наберем квестов, сгоняем на бурю.
Nav points of lost supplies noted, Pathfinder.
Not busting our tails in viability to let resources go so easy. Let's check it out.
Не знаю, когда-нибудь обязательно я... Кстати, что? А, вот. Сейчас опять будет: улети с планеты, забери отряды, вернись на планету обратно с кучей загрузочных экранов.
А на меня что смотришь? Я могу тебя максимум еще раз за руку укусить.
Не надо меня за руку кусать.
Liam's
Лем, что тебе надо?
Лестницы.
Что не так с лестницами?
Шепот просто такой лявый черт.
Буду падать лицом вниз.
Liam, I signed off on that
А,
project.
вот зачем он меня
That's
искал.
great, Pathfinder.
О,
Jarl
соски.
and Maldoror, we got our gear.
Costa? Ryder.
Is this show for my benefit? Because I'm benefiting.
Just convenience, swapping armor. You ready to go?
Go.
Right. The pattern on your pauldron?
Family honorific.
Can I wear the poncho?
It's a Rovshin.
Почему они голые?
And no,
Why?
Броня
Is
меняется.
it
Wait,
religious?
what?
it's personal.
какой-то
You're
key
not
item.
allowed.
Because of status or species?
Maybe it's both.
Do all humans look alike?
Some of you sound alike.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know how this goes. Someone's getting offended and someone else punched.
That's why we're doing it here?
It's an armor swap for answers. Stuff the diplomats, don't ask.
Hey, my turn was earlier. Nexus info packets leave a lot out. I am sorry. Was this not sanctioned?
You weaseling Adi.
Nevertheless. Ryder?
I hope you know what you're doing. I don't need the Nexus breathing down my neck.
Relax. Jar won't complain to HR or whatever Tan thinks we report to. We were joking around and realized we didn't know how to insult each other. Or how not to. Some things are so ingrained they're invisible. We didn't even know the warning sign, so we got it over with. Now we won't do it accidentally. Like when we're trying to negotiate an outpost. Enough of his people want to shoot us now.
Okay, I kind of get the intent. No harm, no foul.
If Jar was offended, I'd be on the floor. I'll take that kind of honest any day. We have a lot to learn. That's part of what our team is for. Better now than when people's lives are on the line.
That vault on Aya was so gorgeous, so alive.
And Meridian might be the key to the others.
No wonder the Archon wants to control it, like everything in Helios.
Всего доброго. У тебя слишком много ЧСВ. Лексиш, Лексиш.
This is a normal conversation.
No. This is you trying to figure me out. Categorize my flaws. Put a label on me.
That isn't...
Everyone on this ship is an experiment to you. And I've got no interest in being a guinea pig.
Грёбаный перевод, она сказала морской свинкой, а не крысы подопытной. Так, ударные отряды, ля-ля-ля-ля-ля.
Wait, Lexi.
Господи, какие копейки бабок здесь падают.
I always have time for you.
You probably have work to do.
You know where to find me.
А, господи, хорошо, хорошо. Так, а ну-ка мне еще торговый терминал, пожалуйста. Так, обратно на Иос. Я типа не знаю, как правильно называть эту планету.
So, Hello, who's that woman I keep seeing you with on the Nexus?
What? Whom?
You're always short of credits after we come back. Is it because of her?
It's complicated, Suvi. Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Здесь есть слова из черного списка. Добавлю туда джета нинджа.
Чего?
Ничего, ничего.
Ты знаешь, я могу отмотать стрим. Но делать этого не буду так сложно.
Ветра, ты зачем здесь так внезапно появилась? Уходи. Помогите, пожалуйста.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
I'll hear a stupider idea today, but that's a front runner.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Драк только что перепрыгнул через стул. Я тоже хочу.
Wait, Cora should probably be here for the...
Да господи! Ну зачем она здесь? Ну ты поговори, а потом расскажи. Тупая механика. Ох. Так, надо, наверное, начать... улик, вот это улики. Ладно, начнем отсюда.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the Ket.
The evidence pointed to the Ket being involved.
The way pain is involved when you get burned.
What happened?
The Ket chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
Being hunted by an elite anything isn't fun. What were they after?
I don't know. I'm a junior. I just do what they tell me. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees. And her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Our Tempest is designed to find needles in haystacks. We'll handle this.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you. It's good to see the Ket aren't the only ones
Она
winning.
выглядит так, как будто ее текстуры просто не могут прогрузиться со всей силы. Смотри. Так. Что это? Смотреть лазарет. Ладно, ладно. Передремость. Господи, кто вообще придумал название этим колониям? Вот так вот. Все стоит внутри теперь. Что ты хочешь понять?
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand may be from several locations. I need more data to form a conclusion.
Still think you'd be better off with soldiers at your outpost?
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
Excuse me, got a minute?
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings.
Excuse me.
Here,
Got a minute?
Axel Jennings, assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Let's go.
You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, too. I'm Fox, Chief Engineer at your service.
What do you think about your new home?
We've had time to run full mining surveys, and it's more promising than we thought. Give us a few years, the right facilities, and EOS might be supplying a bunch of colonies. Wouldn't that be a great turnaround?
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power,
Quora.
communications, everything is civilization.
Quora.
Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. Hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance. Thanks for asking.
Bye.
Bye.
Привет, Саш, спасибо. Я видела, как ты только что в Destiny зашел. Что за фигня? Стрим готовить. А во сколько вы сегодня идете?
это было.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Он сказал, что ты Руиныч.
Что? Не.
Откуда там опять враги? Кеты, что ли?
Nice work.
Ну да. Ну, попытка была. Кеты такие, типа, мы не умеем пользоваться реликтами, но мы все равно будем пользоваться планетой, если Райдер ее почистит. Что это такое? Я вижу только яичко.
Just try to stop me.
Волокна чешуи. Ой, ты куда залез, чувак? Куда залез, оттуда слез. Не надо этого делать. Да господи, не умею я со снайпера не стрелять. Ой, не мучайся.
Is it just me, or do cats seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech?
I was just thinking the same thing.
No sign of that work crew. Someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the 4 giants. I'm busy.
Damn it. We've got to find them before they get themselves killed.
О. Серьезно, как я должна до сюда доковылять за 2 минуты? У меня машина так быстро не ездит. Игра.
Strange how bleeding for a place makes it feel worthwhile.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them.
The sky is beautiful in its own way.
Looks like we have some scavenger animals on our lost supply crates. That looks like Ket tech.
I like hoodoos. Play it right, you could trick a thresher right into one. Squish.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Help us! Please!
Get ready to fight!
Да господи, что с тобой, тупая, ты прыгающая машина? А, они еще и облинки на закрыть. Господи, можно было в Андромеду отправить умных людей? А не вот то, что в итоге получили. Господи, ну что это? Прекрасно. Бейте его руками, я пошла отсюда.
Nice work.
Все, вы наконец-то его убили?
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out?
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
How many people need to get hurt before you stop this?
Pathfinder's got a point, Jennings.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
Так, если я сейчас спущусь туда, мне оторвут лицо. В принципе, мы можем хотя бы активировать его. Надо только вспомнить, как туда попасть. Мне кажется, тут так не должно быть. Ай, потом. Ладно. Так, что это? Побочный квестик.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
People want to come here, just like they wanted to come to Andromeda, except now they'll know what they'll find.
A hard world, but you can get used to anything if you try.
Simple way to know you did good. More people walking than buried.
Approaching Site 2. Resilience.
It was sold as the one we get right, but it didn't have time to get worn down. Got wiped.
Phoebe's tech looks like.
Ай, ладно, так. Плюм-плюм, журнал. Задачи были... Ладно. Мне казалось, что у меня есть квест на это дело. Погнали туда, проедемся к жукам.
Pathfinder, the Remnant have altered the landscape ahead. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Господи, что за идиотизм?
I'm trying to look at the potential. In 50 years, this could be a beach vacation.
EOS will have holidays once we figure out the seasons.
New worlds need to mark wars, battles, you know, once you're sure they're over.
Почему эта машина не умеет добить врагов?
Recovery's a long-term process.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
First steps mark the brave and dead. Old Krogan saying.
Pathfinder, this is the spot where Nigel McCoy wanted you to leave his pendant.
In honor of his brother, Dash McCoy.
Внизу. А, вон он.
Nomad's jump jets. They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boosters can accelerate you out of trouble.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Вы чё? Шальные. Так. Почему машина заведенная стоит? Странности, странности. А, путик. Магнитоэкзогений.
A forward station. A vital tool for prospective settlers.
We'll need to place more once we're farther out. Override works, but... Sam, the door was sealed from the outside?
Yes, Pathfinder. It appears lockdown was manual before the power restrictions.
Why do that? It wouldn't keep anything out. It would keep something in.
Администрация стойкости. Стол.
Way too quiet.
Pathfinder, a maintenance bulletin was issued at the time of shutdown.
What does it say?
Run.
Override! Close it!
Tempest, we have an unknown enemy. Evac the Pathfinder.
Whoa! Hold on.
No go, Harper. We have to lay low. Ket are inbound to your location.
Ket and that thing? Son of a...
Погнали, девочки.
Pathfinder, I have enough sensory data to reconstruct an image of the past.
Зачем у этой штуки есть свойство лазить?
Another dropship with reinforcements. Watch out.
Прям в воздухе подбили. Нет, спасибо, я к такому еще не готова.
Looks like a war zone.
According to survivors, they get attacked from all sides. It was a massacre.
Didn't even finish unpacking.
Ket didn't give him a chance.
Что ж ты стонешь-то каждый раз? Бабка кряхтящая.
Enemies!
Quick mess to clean up. Not getting any of the supplies back this way, though. Sam, are you sure about this?
Yes, Pathfinder. The crates were opened using standard protocols. It's unlikely the local fauna could have accomplished this.
So you seem pretty anti-Nexus, even for a Krogan.
That's your job around here, noticing things.
My job is to watch Ryder's back.
Who watches yours?
Guess we'll find out, big guy.
More animals on our lost supply crates.
That's one.
Cleared it. Betting there's nothing left. This confirms it. The crates were opened first, then bait placed. By who?
By whom? And more data is required to be certain.
Че? И в чем смысл? Там же можно дверь... А, нет, нельзя. Бред какой-то, блядь. Простите мой французский.
Nice work.
Господи, столько рейсов надо исключительно, чтобы собрать Райдера в броню и не наманаться на этом. Лучевая болезнь.
Data key. Specialist Engineer Aman Kathari.
Chased down by what he was studying.
Personnel deaths were not recorded. The Chief Engineer halted reports to the Nexus.
It sounds bad, but nothing on EOS sounds good.
Господи, зачем здесь пара? Это просто небольшая пещера. Тем более они ничего не меняют. А.
Loot from our outposts and an Ark escape pod. Where'd they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Окей, я только что нашла место, на которое не обращала внимания ни в одно из своих прохождений. Пещера полная кетов. Я говорю, только что нашла пещеру полную кетов. Ни разу ее до этого не видела. Ай, не долетела. Ладно, пошли попробуем с ними попадаться. Куда он делся? Падла. Драк, слезь с машины. Это мое место. Недавно был слух о том, что в новом Mass Effect, когда он выйдет, не будет открытых миров. И я полностью все это поддерживаю, потому что вот этой игре не к лицу такой мир. Понимаю, понимаю.
Nice work.
Высунь свою каску, ты тупая кетская барашка. Пошли сюда, залезем. Протеиновая жижа. Залкин.
I'm Victor. Another variant. Solarian. Reflexes were impressive.
Tyranny R11 Holor. In need of assistance.
No longer aware of where it is. Dispose of it.
Is that the cat leader here? That's what they follow?
Так. Господи, почему у меня такая кривая команда? Можешь на мне Шепарда сюда? Хватит орать.
Tech ahead, bound to have Ket.
Что ты говоришь? А кто здесь? Не понимаю. Кетский сплав. А, это челнок.
Looks like they found it drifting and brought it here.
I'm not able to extrapolate point of origin, Pathfinder.
I wonder if the Ark survived.
Let's hope so.
Нет, если она работает, значит ее теоретически как-то можно вскрыть, но игра, конечно, этого не предполагает. Тело осуждаем. Знаешь, кого мне Кеты напоминает? Мне Кеты напоминает гренок. Гренок. Ну, такие же тупые. И размножаются примерно так же. Да.
You're a long way from the flock, little duck.
Little duck? Who is this?
Someone who's got work for you. Come to my nav point, if you think you're up for it.
What?
The sheer top, because it is.
Guess you run out of names eventually.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
You can see all of Prodromos from up here. Won't be long before we build cities.
I suppose you guys build good things now and then.
Троганская колония мне все равно нравится больше.
That's one receiver placed. People here should get the latest from the Nexus now.
Где? А вот. Так, что тут у нас еще? База кетов, дроны, активатор памяти, связной, приквесты. Оп,
You
подымай.
work too hard.
At least I get paid.
Нет, 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 я вас не трогала, я вас не трогала. Пожалуйста, не надо. Спасибо.
Okay, firing the first hammer. Hold on to something. Remnant coming from below!
До свидания. Знаешь, что я думаю? Я ничего не думаю, я ж не умею. Так. Поэтому вот такое.
Animals on our missing crates again, same as before. Cleared. Picked clean, like the others. Sam, the scan says the drops were scheduled so no one would be around?
Delivery data was corrupted intentionally, possibly to avoid confrontation during the theft. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Здоровая, конечно.
Direct acknowledgement. That's progress. Last sight. More animals on our missing crates.
Мы еще даже не доехали.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Cleared the critters. It looks like it'll be as clean as the other lost crates.
Pathfinder, after examination of the supply drops, I've identified a possible source for the delivery corruption.
Right. Nav for a hiding spot. Let's go see who was so careful with their theft.
Locations marked, Pathfinder.
Щепетильный воришка.
If we're lucky and that remnant junk does its job, maybe EOS will be alright for an outpost.
I hope we stay lucky. The whole initiative's balancing on technology we don't understand yet.
Don't come any closer, Pathfinder. We'll shoot.
If you're the ones who hid those supply crate thefts, I don't think you want to fight. Disarm and we'll talk.
God damn it. We're waiting.
Wise decision. Standing down. Who are you?
Человек с лицом обезьяны.
Look, we weren't trying to hurt anyone, just like you said. It's why we came back here. We didn't want to be outlaws. We have family on the Nexus. But we didn't think we'd be welcome. Tan hasn't been forgiving. Not that we deserve it.
How did you end up like this?
What, as exiles? There was no hope. You have to understand. We thought we were all going to die. And when they exiled us, we saw it could be worse. People preying on their own. We couldn't. So we hid out here and thought maybe... I don't know. I don't know, Pathfinder.
You admit you were criminals.
What choice do we have? Exiled means they kill you if you come back. But we couldn't keep doing it. We're not pirates. We came here to build. All we could do was watch. Watch you build. At least it was something.
I can't let this continue. You know that.
Pathfinder, we're not asking to continue. Just, we tried. All right? We tried and fucked it all up.
Not exactly a nuanced defense.
There isn't one. We got scared. We did bad things. We regret it. Maybe we're idiots. Maybe we should never have come here. But we want to believe there's a...
You want a chance, a way back. Tan may not like it, but he's not here.
They'll accept that? Let us try?
Padromos isn't in the business of refusing honest help.
I'm numb, Pathfinder. I don't know if there are words.
Then get to work.
Что за контрабандисты, у которых ни хрена нет? Пыкнет, нет? Я думала, будет большой бум, а там так. Поцарапать. Кстати, навыки. Так.
Supplies lost to outlaws. Minor recovery, but a bad scene all around. We'll have to be careful.
Recommendations noted, Pathfinder.
Так. Так. Кремний. Здесь не хватает кремния. Медь, платина, да? Платину не завезли. Ладно. Ой, пардон. Да нет, я не хочу с ней разговаривать.
Hey, what shape? Think you know it.
здорово.
Как все грустно. С доспехами, в принципе.
I'm going to do it. I've run all the tests. It's non-toxic. If we're going to live here, someone has to take the plunge and actually try to eat things.
Dr. Tapero, please do something.
Don't do it, Suvi.
You told on me. I thought we were friends. You, sir, are uninvited from all my parties.
Господи, детский сад. Спасибо, Саша. И чих, и не чих, я уже заколебалась микрофон переключать.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Я не человек, я бы ходячая бацилла. Так, окей, я взяла дробовик. Он теперь уродливо болтается на моей ляжке. Я даже не знаю, что он себе представляет. Шли посмотрим. Да ёб твою мать. Не та кнопка. Ау. Забавненько.
Pathfinder.
Пошли потихо и начнем зачищать базу.
Hostiles ahead!
We got hit.
Серьезно? Кто-нибудь намекните этой женщины? Что, 5? Ах. Прекрасно. Возродить союзников 25 раз, ачивка. Ну да. А, там турель. Пьетро. Как скажешь. Осуждаемо.
I think that's it.
ладно. У них что, прикол такой прятаться, когда я целюсь? Почему Кроган где-то дохлым валяется? Ага. Один единственный вопрос. Почему они каждый раз заново рисуют? Драк! Угу, понятно. Фелик тормозухи напился. И что ты?
Nice work.
Terminal active. Remain in range.
Ай, бляха-муха.
Enemies!
Have what you need, Pathfinder.
Так, ну, на сегодня все, я думаю, с Андромедой. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел. В следующий раз, я думаю, мы захватим эту гребаную базу.